The Roosevelt Park Neighborhood Association hosted a crime prevention seminar at the regular November 2, 2023, monthly session, which was devoted exclusively to a presentation by members of the San Jose Police Department, including the Crime Prevention Unit. The entire neighborhood offers sincere thanks to our dedicated police department for spending their valuable time with us to help us all with tips on how we can keep families and friends safe. The Central Division of the San Jose Police Department is bordered on the north to the city of Alviso Marina and the southern tip of the San Francisco Bay. The western border is roughly the city of Santa Clara, with the southern border the downtown area, and the eastern border at Highway 101 and Interstate 680. If the police are not working overtime, the 24-hour day is split into 3 shifts. Day shift is from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Swing shift is from 3 p.m. to 1 a.m., with the night shift from 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. What was once a test program has become a permanent part of the police department. This is the Mobile Crisis Assessment Team, or MCAT. These are specially trained officers who are dressed in a special uniform and paired with mental health clinicians to help folks who are experiencing behavioral issues. They work 7 days a week, covering the entire city, 10 hours a day from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. What is a 911 emergency, and who do you call? If there is an immediate threat to life or a crime in progress or a fire or a medical emergency, always call 911 or 408-277-8911. There are translation services available for any language. Also, in San Jose and all of Santa Clara County, you can text 911 for emergencies. If you can't safely speak on the phone or are unable to speak, use your mobile phone and send a text message to 911. How do you do it? Enter the number 911 with no dashes or spaces in the destination field of your text message app. Include a brief message and your address and what type of emergency, whether it's police, fire, or medical. Then hit the send button. Stay with it and be prepared to answer questions that will follow. Always use simple words, no abbreviations. Keep your text messages brief and concise. You see suspicious activity and you're going to report it to the police department. Always remember the 5 W's. Who did you see? What did you see? When, as precisely as you can, know when you saw it. Where, very important, where the incident occurred. Why is what you saw suspicious? You've got a non-emergency to report. Call 408-277-8900. These types of calls could include crimes that are considered cold or nothing happening at the current time. Or you're reporting an active incident but it is non-threatening suspicious activity. Or you see that a car has been broken into or a vehicle has been stolen. Also, file a report over the phone if you have suspect information and nothing is currently happening. You can also report online by visiting www.sjpd.org. Let's review the 3 L's to increase the security where you live. With today's modern LED lighting fixtures consuming far less electricity than the older bulbs, it is advisable to light your property, including walkways, entrances, and mailboxes. This helps officers who are simply on patrol to easily spot if anything looks suspicious. What about locks? See the details in the slide for advice. Landscaping. Although we all love a lush, thick garden, it is best to trim back trees and bushes so that it is more difficult for someone to hide on your property, and it also gives passerbys, including police officers, a clear view of your property. Shopping. What can we do to make it a safer, more enjoyable activity? Here are some tips for both in-person and online shopping. As with all activities, always be aware of your surroundings. Try to shop during the daylight hours if possible and never park in unlit parking areas, no matter how convenient it may be. Lock all packages, gifts, and any other valuables in the trunk of your car, and keep your windows rolled up and all doors locked. If you put a laptop computer in the trunk, always power it off. Finally, don't just jump back into your vehicle when you return. Take a moment first to scan the entire interior of your vehicle to make certain no one is hiding inside, and also check to make sure you don't have someone following you. There are also precautions you should take if you have small children with you while you are out shopping. Ahead of time, make a plan just in case you get separated from each other. Select a central meeting place. Also, always make sure your child has a contact number for you. Write it down on paper and put it in their pocket if they are too young to remember the number. Finally, teach your children to know that they can ask shopping mall personnel or store security employees if they need help. What about online shopping? Always stick with trusted websites and apps. Always make sure you only use websites that have the lock symbol next to the HTTP. That means the connection between you and the server is encrypted. Always use a credit card and not a debit card, check your accounts daily, and immediately report any unauthorized charges. Remember, if you get scammed, don't be embarrassed. Do something about it. File a complaint immediately. Package theft or porch piracy. We all either know someone or have been victims ourselves of porch piracy. What are some tips to help mitigate this criminal activity, especially during the holiday season? 1. Use package tracking and sign up for alerts. 2. Require signatures for delivery. 3. Consider installing a porch lockbox. 4. Perhaps have a friend or trusted neighbor pick up a package for you. 5. Try to schedule a specific delivery date and time. 6. Although it's not as convenient as home delivery, you can have your delivery shipped to a package locker or a store for you to personally pick up. Yes, there has been a surge in catalytic converter thefts over the last several years, both here and nationally. What can you do to help prevent this very costly theft? 1. Park your car in a secure garage. 2. If you can't, at least park it in an area that is easily seen by anyone passing by. 3. Park in well-lit areas. 4. If possible, park near security cameras. That's the next topic coming up. 5. Install motion sensing lights in your driveway. 6. Install a catalytic converter cage, which is a protection device to make stealing it more difficult. 7. Etch your car's VIN number or license number on the converter. This makes it easier to help identify the thieves and provide for recovery. Those actions won't guarantee that you won't be a victim, but is likely to deter many thieves who are looking for the easiest target. What to look for? It takes an experienced thief about a minute to steal a catalytic converter, and here is what to look and listen for. 1. Vehicles that are propped up on jacks. 2. If you hear very loud drilling or cutting noises, tend to be high-pitched. Call 911 or 408-277-8911 if you see any of these happening. Lastly, if you have security cameras, you can help SJPD solve criminal investigations if you register your camera system with the Camera Archive and Mapping Program, or CAM, which is managed by the police department. This does not give the police or anyone else access to your system. All it does is let SJPD know the locations of security cameras so that they can more quickly reach out to you in case of a criminal incident in your immediate area. Scan the QR code for more information and join with your neighbors to help make your neighborhood safer and more secure. Be the eyes and ears of your dedicated police department. You can stay connected on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Nextdoor, but remember, SJPD does not have access and cannot see your individual posts on Nextdoor. So if you are a victim or witness a criminal incident, always report it to the police first.